G'day and welcome. My name's Jim and today I'm changing the belts on my old car. Okay, so for those of you that haven't been following my story, this is my 1983 VH Commodore. She went under the flood water and I've spent about 6 years rebuilding it. So I took it for a test drive the other day after putting some new brake rotors on it, and she's only got 800 kilometres on the motor, still running brake-in fluid, brake-in oil. And I took it about 10 kilometres out the road, turned around and came back, and as I was accelerating from about 10 kilometres an hour to 100 kilometres per hour, there was this horrible noise, like a ting, ting, bang, 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 and I'm like, oh, motherfucker, I've just blown a rod or something in my brand new engine. What the fuck? But there was no more noise after that. The car sort of feels all right, sounds all right, so I'm not stopping in the middle of nowhere on the side of the bloody road because I'll end up getting cleaned up by a semi-trailer or something. So I just drove back into town, and when I got back in amongst the traffic, I was like, oh shit, I got no power steering. That noise must have been my power steering pump fucking blowing up. So I got it home and had a really good look at it, and it had no belt on it. So apparently the belt had broken, and that was the noise I was hearing, was the sound of it being wrapped up in the engine and being smacked up against the bonnet and shit like that. I don't mind telling you that I kind of sort of shit my pants after spending that kind of money on a bloody rebuilt engine and thinking it just blew up after 800 kilometres. I don't even remember the last time I changed the belts on this thing, and I've owned it for over 20 years, so I went over to Repco, and they didn't even have any bloody belts the right size at all. I ended up having to get one belt from Autobarn and one belt from Supercheap. And for my overseas friends, they're just car accessory places here in Australia. Now, I get asked all the time for the stats on this car, so I'll give you a quick rundown for those who haven't heard it before. As I said before, she's a VH Commodore, and that's what Peter Brock won Bathurst in 1983. She is a 308 cubic inch, 5.0 litre. She has a 650 Holly double pumper, Elderbrock intake manifold. She's got Yellowtail roller rockers. She's had the heads ported and polished with unleaded valve guides for running on modern fuel. She's got ceramic coated pistons, not forged unfortunately. Stage 2 cam that cuts in about 2,500 RPM, drops out about 4,500. Yeah, that cam is low. I really hate revving the shit out of my motors. So she's got all the power down low and buckets of torque. Now, for all of you yelling at your screen, man, that thing will do 7,000 RPM. Yeah, no thanks. This thing will light up 4 out of 5 gears at 3,000 RPM, so that's sort of the way I like it. Jeremy Clarkson once said about Holdens, "You big, fat, lazy Aussie bastard," followed by, "I love it." And that sort of sums up Australian cars, I think, Australian V8s anyway. She's got extractors into a 3-inch straight flow all the way to the back. She has a Supra 5-speed manual gearbox, 4-wheel disc brakes, sport suspension. I want to put coilovers in it when I can. She's running on 17 alloys at the moment. She's got a 9.5-inch Salisbury with a 3.08 diff centre. She weighs 1.2 tonnes, puts out about 350 odd horsepower. I haven't had it on the dyno yet, but that's what the engine is supposed to flow to. She's got no computers, she's got no active suspension, no anti-lock brakes, no yaw control, no electric windows, no air conditioning, no heaters. The only thing that it's got is power steering and electronic ignition, which basically means it's a standard Dizzy without points. And saying all that, she goes like a scolded cat. Oh, mate, it's very nice to drive. It's like a go-kart, really. Go-kart with a V8 engine is what it's like. Come on. Close. fucking knot on down there. It's come off again. There. Is it in your side?
Yes, it is right now.
Right, there it goes. Now it's on.
14 if you need it.
No, it's 15, mate. Yep, 15.
On the thing on this side.
Yeah.
Is that on the in the groove on that side?
Yep, I believe so. Right. So I just need a bit of a bar to push on this with.
Did you pull it back this way, yeah?
Yeah.
That's copper, that's not going to work, is it?
That's going to be shit.
So what do you want me to do, David?
Now.
Yeah, you tell me what you want me to do. Do you want me to hold the bar while you...
Yes, please. Oh, hang, look, if I can just fucking get this so it's tight. Wrong fucking way. Bar or whatever.
So...
here, I'll do it now. If it's able to be ratcheted, I'll just let it go.
It's just easier for me to grab hold of that than to try and get hold of it. I only really fucking need to ratchet, that's all.
That's too tight.
Do you want me to hold this or is it... Okay. Press the button on top again, is that how we stop it?
Yeah. Still got to do this up here. Now the other one, I've dropped a fucking spanner down there too.
I've got the round one if the round one would be better because it's a little thicker, if that helps with what you've got to do with that one.
It's already pretty fucking tight actually.
hold something? Or? Now you've
Just got to do this one up.
tensioned all your belts.
Okay. Well, there you go. Hope you liked the video. I have 3 other channels. You can find them in the descriptions below. Feel free to check them out. Plenty of stuff to watch. I want to thank my Patreons, Mitch, Jackson and Blake, Legend Boys. If you want to be a legend too, head over to Patreon for exclusive videos and talk to me live. Or if you're broke like me, I get $1 for every 1,000 videos watched. So next time you go out, put on one of my playlists for your dog or your cat, or maybe even your goldfish might want to watch. So until next time, you'll be good, stay safe, and I'll see you tomorrow. Play the music!
Techno. Techno.
Cosmo, rave.